Man, thank you so much, Jules. Like, I just got like one more thing on my mind. It's really eating at me. It's just the fact that after everything we've talked about in this interview, if you apply everything that we've spoken of and apply it towards the future, a bright, bright, bright golden future for PLD, and we achieve everything that we set out to do, everything that we spoke of becomes set in stone. We spread our positive movement. We influence the masses, cause them to realize what negative things are going on in their life if they need to, and try to better it. Positivity, wherever they want to apply positivity. If we can get people to want to spread that positivity and whatnot, what do you think is going to happen to the world? How do you think that will really impact the world? And do you think it will be
spreading
enough?
good vibes is something that people should just do inherently. It's not really like just a PLD thing.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I want to like really emphasize is that like we need to change the game. We really need to start changing how people perceive of like the rap and music community should be, because like I don't like the fact that there's some groups who make music about like love and like being with everyone and all this community stuff, but yet like on a Saturday night like they have a gun at the bar ready to pop off on anyone. Like what, it's almost as if like the music and the person are like separate from each other, when really like they should be one and the same. Personally, I think that like if you're to set everything in stone and start like kind of going from there, that like we could really put a lot more benefit to the people. Like we could start trying to make more positive messages. We could start trying to communicate and connect with our other music groups, as opposed to like trying to find reasons to be against them. We can start spreading more positive messages to just the community in general, and we can like if all goes well, then we can start giving voices to people who don't have voices, and that is a huge thing in general, especially in society and the culture that we're living in today, is that there are people, races, sexes, genders, whatever, so be it, that don't have a voice to like communicate and express the things that they deal with on a day-to-day basis. And sometimes like that, like the gay white boy can't really talk about the experiences of like the black lesbian, because we're from two separate worlds, but yet we have people in the music industry and in culture and like the making of culture that can give a voice to those small communities and give a voice to like people who don't have it, because that's all it takes. All it takes is just like someone speaking on behalf of someone else just one time to start spreading the word. Like we saw this with other music, such as like Macklemore, about like he started making, like he made one song that was kind of relative to gay rights, though I really hyped up, I believe, and but yet it took someone speaking on the community's behalf to start changing the whole game. And then people were like, whoa, like this is really crazy when we actually make music that isn't about just like popping drugs and fucking bitches all day. Like we actually get a lot done when we spread more positive messages. And I think that is like, that's the real benefit of like music and rap groups to the community, is that like they help bring a certain togetherness that we can't get through like political rallies or through some like bar or lounge community. Like when we have a music group that can add a voice to other people, can help, or like even if it just resonates with some other communities, like that, like that's what gets it to work. Like we have like we grew up on our side of town, kind of like in the more like hood parts of South Bend. And I don't want to say it's like as bad as it could be, but the thing is that a lot of stuff that we hear about like in communities in the news and whatever, local news, community news, is all for all these different neighborhoods and different areas of town that are like the nicer end of things, and it's almost as if like the news has gotten gentrified in and of itself, and it made it so communities like ours are like our neighborhoods, the hoods, the, like west side, east side, north side, lake side, whatever so be it, like we don't get a voice much anymore, and we get put to the back burner for everything unless something really traumatic happens. I don't want like the top news story for the south side to be like 2 people shot in a gang rally thing. I want like the news about the south side to be like local music artists, local music groups help do this community thing for the neighborhood, or help organize this to help make the communities better. Everyone's always worrying about like, well, we need to make stuff better for our upcoming people. I'm like, yeah, but we also need to make stuff better for the people here now.
Yeah.
Like, we have to make stuff better for our parents, our grandparents. Like, we have to be able to make sure that like they are living comfortable, happy lives as well as we are, and as well as setting things up for like the future people. Like, all of that starts with giving people a voice.
Well, that was very, very, very satisfying. I really appreciate everything you've given us today, PLDjules. Man, thank you. Couldn't thank you enough. PLD Interviews. It's PLDcloud Interview, episode 3, guys. I hope you got everything that you came here for. I hope if you were a little bit misled or misinformed at the beginning of the video, I hope that you've been set on the right path, and I really, really, really hope you're full on this food for knowledge. So, 2017, 3rd episode of the PLDcloud Interviews with PLDjules, PLD Andre, and have a positive day. Spread as much positivity as you can.
Spread good vibes.
Spread good vibes, and, you know, it's just carpe diem. So, peace.